Curious about the tech innovations shaping our future? From AI to green tech, 2024 is a year of groundbreaking developments. How will these technologies transform our lives? Join us as we explore the top 10 tech innovations of 2024, changing the world in ways we could only dream of. Get ready for a deep dive into the future of technology, where innovation meets reality and revolutionizes the way we live and work. Join us on this exciting journey of discovery. Quantum computing breakthroughs. Quantum computing has made significant strides in 2024, with tech giants like IBM and Google leading the charge. Quantum computers utilize qubits, allowing them to process vast amounts of data at unprecedented speeds. This breakthrough is revolutionizing fields such as cryptography, where secure data transmission is now possible, and logistics, optimizing complex operations to reduce costs and increase efficiency. One promising application is in drug discovery. Quantum computers can simulate molecular interactions at an atomic level, accelerating the development of new medications. This capability is a game changer for the pharmaceutical industry, potentially leading to cures for previously untreatable diseases. Additionally, quantum computing is transforming financial services. By solving complex optimization problems quickly, it helps create robust financial models, predict market trends more accurately, and manage risks better. These technologies promise to address some of the world's most challenging problems, ushering in a new era of innovation and efficiency. Advancements in artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence, or AI, will continue to dominate the tech landscape in 2024. Significant advancements in natural language processing, or NLP, enable machines to understand and respond to human language with remarkable accuracy. This has paved the way for sophisticated virtual assistants and customer service bots, making interactions more seamless and intuitive. In healthcare, AI is revolutionizing diagnostics and treatment plans. AI algorithms analyze medical data to identify patterns and predict outcomes, allowing for early detection of diseases and personalized treatment strategies. This potential to improve patient outcomes significantly and reduce healthcare costs is transforming the industry. Moreover, AI is reshaping creative industries. AI-generated content, from music and art to literature, is pushing the boundaries of creativity. These advancements are enhancing productivity and opening new avenues for artistic expression. As AI evolves, its applications will become increasingly integrated into our daily lives, driving innovation across various sectors. Next-generation renewable energy. The transition to renewable energy is accelerating in 2024, driven by technological advancements. Solar power is seeing significant improvements with the development of more efficient photovoltaic cells. These cells capture more sunlight and convert it into electricity, making solar energy more viable and cost-effective. Wind energy is also advancing with the introduction of floating wind turbines. These turbines can be installed in deeper waters where winds are stronger, leading to higher energy output. This innovation is crucial for expanding wind energy capacity beyond land-based limitations. Breakthroughs in energy storage address the intermittency issues of renewable energy sources. Advanced batteries like solid-state batteries offer longer lifespans and higher energy densities, ensuring a stable and reliable energy supply even when the sun isn't shining or the wind isn't blowing. These technologies are paving the way for a sustainable energy future, reducing reliance on fossil fuels and mitigating climate change.
Autonomous vehicles.
Autonomous vehicles are becoming a reality on our roads in 2024, with companies like Tesla and Waymo at the forefront. These self-driving cars use sensors, cameras, and AI to navigate complex environments with minimal human intervention. Autonomous vehicles promise safer and more efficient transportation. A significant benefit is the potential reduction in traffic accidents caused by human error. Autonomous vehicles can react faster to road conditions and other vehicles, enhancing overall safety. This technology extends beyond personal cars to autonomous trucks and delivery drones, transforming logistics and making deliveries faster and more reliable. Autonomous vehicles are also set to change urban planning. Optimized routing and reduced traffic congestion can make cities more efficient and livable. Public transportation is benefiting too, with autonomous buses providing reliable and cost-effective services. As this technology matures, it will reshape our transportation systems, making them smarter and more sustainable.
Biotechnology and genetic engineering.
Biotechnology is experiencing a renaissance in 2024 due to advancements in genetic engineering. CRISPR technology, which allows precise editing of DNA, is being used to develop treatments for genetic disorders and cancer. Scientists can now modify genes to correct mutations, offering hope for cures to previously incurable diseases. In agriculture, genetic engineering creates crops resistant to pests and environmental stresses. This innovation is crucial for ensuring food security in the face of climate change. Genetically engineered crops require fewer chemical inputs, promoting sustainable farming practices and reducing environmental impact. Biotechnology is also paving the way for lab-grown meat, a sustainable alternative to traditional livestock farming. This innovation reduces the environmental footprint of meat production and addresses animal welfare concerns. As these technologies advance, they promise to revolutionize healthcare, agriculture, and food production, leading to a healthier and more sustainable world.
Advanced robotics.
Robotics technology is advancing rapidly in 2024, with robots becoming more capable and versatile. In manufacturing, robots automate repetitive and dangerous tasks, improving efficiency and safety. These robots are equipped with advanced sensors and AI, allowing them to adapt to different tasks and environments. In healthcare, robots assist in surgeries and patient care. Surgical robots provide surgeons with enhanced precision and control, enabling minimally invasive procedures. These robots reduce recovery times and improve patient outcomes. Additionally, robots are being used in rehabilitation, helping patients regain mobility and independence. Service robots are becoming more common in hospitality and retail. These robots handle customer interactions, provide information, and perform cleaning tasks. The integration of AI and robotics enhances their capabilities, making them smarter and more interactive. As robotics technology continues to evolve, it will transform various industries, driving efficiency and innovation.
Internet of Things, IoT, expansion.
The Internet of Things, or IoT, is expanding rapidly in 2024, connecting more devices and systems than ever before. IoT technology enables devices to collect and share data, creating smart environments that improve efficiency and convenience. Smart homes use IoT devices to automate lighting, heating, and security, enhancing comfort and energy efficiency. In industrial settings, IoT optimizes operations by providing real-time data on equipment performance and maintenance needs. This technology reduces downtime and increases productivity. Smart cities leverage IoT to manage infrastructure, from traffic lights to waste management, creating more sustainable and livable urban environments. IoT also enhances healthcare through remote monitoring and telemedicine. IoT devices can track patient health data and provide real-time updates to healthcare providers, improving patient care and reducing hospital visits. As IoT evolves, it will create more connected and intelligent systems, transforming how we live and work. (5G) and beyond. The rollout of 5G technology is accelerating in 2024, bringing faster and more reliable connectivity. 5G networks offer higher speeds and lower latency, enabling new applications and services. This technology supports the growing number of connected devices, from smartphones to IoT devices, ensuring seamless communication. 5G's significant benefit is its ability to support advanced applications like augmented reality and virtual reality. These applications require high bandwidth and low latency, which 5G provides, enhancing user experiences in gaming, education, and remote work. Beyond 5G, researchers are working on 6G technology, promising even higher speeds and more advanced capabilities. 6G is expected to integrate AI into the network, enabling smarter and more efficient communication. As these technologies develop, they will drive further innovation and connectivity, transforming our digital landscape. Space exploration and commercialization. Space exploration is reaching new heights in 2024, with private companies and governments making significant advancements. Companies like SpaceX and Blue Origin are developing reusable rockets, reducing the cost of space travel. This innovation makes space more accessible for scientific research and commercial activities. One exciting development is the return to the Moon. NASA's Artemis program aims to establish a sustainable presence on the lunar surface, preparing for future missions to Mars. These missions are about exploration and developing technologies for space habitation and resource utilization. Satellite technology is also advancing, providing global internet coverage and supporting various scientific missions. Commercial space tourism is gaining traction, offering civilians the opportunity to experience space travel. As space exploration evolves, it will open new frontiers for scientific discovery and commercial opportunities. Blockchain and decentralized finance. Blockchain technology is revolutionizing finance in 2024, with decentralized finance, or DeFi, leading the way. Blockchain offers a secure and transparent way to record transactions, enabling the development of decentralized applications and smart contracts. These technologies automate and streamline financial processes, reducing costs and increasing efficiency. One key benefit of DeFi is financial inclusion. It provides access to financial services for the unbanked and underbanked populations, particularly in developing countries. DeFi platforms enable peer-to-peer transactions, lending, and borrowing without the need for traditional banks, making financial services more accessible and affordable. Non-fungible tokens, or NFTs, are also gaining popularity, representing ownership of digital assets like art and music. NFTs open new opportunities for creators to monetize their work and for collectors to invest in digital assets. As blockchain technology continues to evolve, it will transform various sectors, creating a more decentralized and equitable financial system. As we wrap up our exploration of the top 10 tech innovations of 2024, it's clear that these advancements are set to transform our world in profound ways. From quantum computing to decentralized finance, these technologies push the boundaries of what's possible and shape the future of our society. If you enjoyed this exploration, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to InnoVision Tech. Don't forget to hit the bell icon to stay updated with our latest videos. Until next time, keep discovering the world's wonders with us. Hey everyone! Ever wonder what the world of tomorrow will be made of? Imagine materials that are stronger, lighter, or even self-healing. How about metals that remember their shape or fabrics that clean themselves? The future of materials is pretty incredible, and today, we're diving into 7 of the most fascinating innovations that might just change everything. Join us as we explore these breakthroughs and prepare to be amazed by what science has in store. Graphene, the wonder material. Alright, let's talk about graphene. You might have heard it called a wonder material, and honestly, it's not an exaggeration. Imagine this. Graphene is a sheet of carbon atoms arranged in a honeycomb pattern, just one atom thick. But here's where it gets wild. It's around 200 times stronger than steel, conducts electricity better than copper, and is so light you can barely feel it. Pretty amazing, right? Graphene is popping up in a ton of different fields, and it's basically revolutionizing technology. Picture this: flexible phone screens that you can fold without breaking, or batteries that charge faster and hold way more power. That's the kind of potential we're talking about. Some researchers even say graphene could lead to phones that charge in seconds instead of hours. And think about electric cars that can drive hundreds of miles longer on a single charge. This isn't just hype, it's real potential that's being explored in labs around the world. Now, graphene is also being looked at for water purification. Imagine being able to filter seawater into drinkable water quickly and easily, using something as simple as a graphene filter. This could be huge for areas where clean water is a luxury. With the right development, graphene could truly change lives in the most fundamental way by providing easy access to clean water for millions. And we're not just talking tech. Think medical breakthroughs, biocompatible implants that last longer, stronger yet flexible materials for prosthetics, and sensors that could detect diseases earlier. Graphene's strength and conductivity mean it could support a new wave of medical advancements, potentially transforming healthcare as we know it. So, that's graphene for you. A material with more applications than we can count, and a future that's looking brighter every day. It's light, strong, flexible, and honestly, it's just getting started. The impact it could have on everything from our gadgets to our health is mind-blowing. Transparent aluminum, stronger than glass. Alright, get ready, because transparent aluminum is straight out of science fiction. Imagine something that looks just like glass but is way stronger, more resilient, and can even withstand bullets. That's transparent aluminum, also known as aluminum oxynitride or ALON. It's a material made from aluminum, oxygen, and nitrogen, and it's actually clear like glass. But here's the kicker, it's nearly as strong as steel. So how does it work? Well, ALON is created by processing it under extreme heat and pressure to give it a crystalline structure that's not only tough but also super resistant to scratches and impacts. Think of it like the armor of the future, only see-through. Right now, it's being tested for military applications like bulletproof windows, protective shields, and even cockpit canopies for jets. Imagine having a window that's as clear as glass but can take on serious hits without cracking. That's the magic of transparent aluminum. Now think about what this could mean for our everyday lives. Imagine having phone screens made from transparent aluminum. Drop your phone? No problem. With ALON, you'd have a screen that's practically indestructible. This material could also replace glass in car windows, giving us vehicles with windows that are both lightweight and incredibly safe. And even in architecture, transparent aluminum could allow for skyscrapers with windows that can withstand extreme weather, all while being lighter than traditional materials. And it's not just about toughness. ALON is resistant to both extreme temperatures and chemical corrosion, which makes it perfect for space exploration. Picture this: future spacecraft with transparent shields that can survive the harsh conditions of outer space while giving astronauts a clear view of the cosmos. Transparent aluminum is still expensive to produce, so we won't see it everywhere just yet. But it's getting closer, and as the tech advances, it could become a game changer for so many industries. This glass of the future could transform everything from smartphones to skyscrapers, giving us strength, durability, and clarity all in one amazing material. Self-healing concrete. Say goodbye to cracks. Ever noticed how cracks just seem to pop up everywhere, on sidewalks, bridges, and even buildings? It's one of those things we've just accepted, right? Well, self-healing concrete is here to change that completely. Imagine concrete that, instead of crumbling over time, actually repairs itself. Sounds like sci-fi, but it's real, and it's one of the most exciting innovations in construction today. So how does it work? Self-healing concrete has tiny capsules inside it filled with special bacteria or healing agents. When a crack forms, moisture gets in and activates these capsules. Then boom, the bacteria come alive and start producing limestone, filling the crack and sealing it up, all without any human help. It's like the concrete is alive, patching itself up every time it takes a little damage. No more endless maintenance and patchwork. This concrete is built to last. Now think of the impact this could have. Bridges that don't need constant repairs, buildings that can handle years of wear and tear, and even roads that can withstand harsh weather, all without us having to spend millions on repairs every few years. Not only does this save money, but it also reduces waste and makes our infrastructure more eco-friendly. And in a world where cities are growing faster than ever, having materials that can practically take care of themselves is a massive game changer. Some places are already testing this amazing material, adding it to structures to see how it holds up in the real world. Sure, it's still a bit pricier than regular concrete right now, but with time and more research, self-healing concrete could soon become the go-to for construction everywhere. Imagine walking down a sidewalk or driving over a bridge knowing the material beneath you can heal itself, staying strong and safe for years to come. Self-healing concrete is paving the way for a future where cracks are no longer a constant problem, and our cities can stand tall for generations without falling apart. Metal foam, light as a feather, strong as steel. Picture this, a material that's as strong as metal but light enough to practically float. Sounds wild, right? Welcome to the world of metal foam. This stuff is engineered to be ultra-light, packing serious strength with just a fraction of the weight. Imagine the potential here, not just in construction, but in everything from vehicles to protective gear. It's a true superhero among materials, combining durability with incredible lightness. So, what exactly is metal foam? Think of a sponge made of metal. It's filled with tiny pockets of air which make it super lightweight but still tough as nails. The real magic is in how these air pockets absorb energy. If you put metal foam in a car, for example, it could help absorb the impact during a crash, making vehicles safer without adding tons of weight. Less weight means better fuel efficiency, so it's not only protecting passengers, but also reducing fuel consumption. Talk about a win-win. Metal foam has some pretty impressive heat resistance too. It can handle extreme temperatures, which opens doors for all kinds of applications. Imagine skyscrapers built with a material that can withstand intense fires or armor that can absorb shock without being heavy. It's like having the strength of steel with none of the bulk, making it ideal for next-gen technology and cutting-edge designs. And let's not forget its environmental benefits. Since it uses less material than solid metal, we're talking about a lower carbon footprint in production. Plus, it's recyclable. So we're not only creating something strong and light, but also something sustainable. In short, metal foam is changing the game. It's a material that's tough enough to protect, light enough to innovate, and smart enough to use in countless ways. With metal foam, the future is looking lighter, stronger, and just a little bit cooler. Aerogel, the frozen smoke. Ever heard of a material that's so light it's practically weightless? Meet aerogel, also known as frozen smoke. This stuff is like something out of a sci-fi movie. It's incredibly light, almost transparent, and has an insane ability to insulate against heat. When you see it, it almost looks like a ghostly mist, but it's actually solid and can be strong enough to support objects hundreds of times its weight. Crazy, right? So what makes aerogel so special? It's made by removing the liquid from a gel and replacing it with gas, leaving behind a solid network that's 99% air. That's why it's so light and why it feels like you're holding a piece of cloud. Despite its delicate appearance, aerogel can handle extreme temperatures, which makes it perfect for insulation. In fact, it's been used in spacesuits and on Mars rovers to protect against the intense cold of outer space. Aerogel isn't just for outer space, though. Picture it used in buildings to create insulation so effective it could cut down on energy bills big time. Think windows that keep out the heat in summer and hold in warmth during winter, all thanks to a material that barely weighs anything. It's the kind of tech that could make homes and offices way more energy efficient, helping the planet and your wallet. And there's more. Aerogel can be made from a variety of materials like silica, carbon, and even polymers, giving it different properties for all sorts of applications. Carbon aerogel, for example, can be used in batteries to improve performance without adding weight. With this adaptability, aerogel is paving the way for lightweight, efficient solutions in everything from electronics to environmental cleanup. Aerogel really is one of those materials that defies logic. It's feather-light yet insulating, delicate-looking yet incredibly durable. The potential here is massive, whether we're talking about cleaner energy, better electronics, or advanced building materials. It's frozen smoke, but make no mistake, this is solid science at its finest. Carbon nanotubes, strength in small packages. Imagine a material so tiny you can't see it with the naked eye but strong enough to support loads beyond what most metals can handle. That's the magic of carbon nanotubes. These little structures, just a few nanometers thick, are revolutionizing how we think about strength and flexibility in materials. Despite their size, they're one of the toughest things out there. 50 times stronger than steel, but so light they almost don't seem real. Here's how they work. Carbon nanotubes are essentially rolled-up sheets of graphene, which, if you remember, is already a wonder material. By rolling it into a tube, scientists have created a structure that's not only incredibly strong but also has remarkable electrical conductivity. It's a bit like wrapping a sheet of paper into a straw. It suddenly gains more strength along its length. But these nanotubes, they're on a whole other level, capable of handling serious stress without snapping. The potential uses of carbon nanotubes are jaw-dropping. Think about super strong, lightweight materials for aircraft, cars, and even sports equipment that are far tougher but don't weigh nearly as much. Engineers are already exploring nanotubes for building cables and structural supports that could transform construction as we know it. Imagine buildings that are stronger and can withstand more while using fewer materials. And it doesn't stop at strength. Carbon nanotubes also conduct electricity like champs. This makes them game changers in the tech world, with applications in next-gen batteries and high-efficiency electronics. Scientists are even working on using nanotubes to create flexible screens and wearable tech. Imagine a phone or tablet screen that you can bend without breaking. Carbon nanotubes are making that vision possible. So we've got these tiny, super strong, and incredibly versatile structures that could change everything from transportation to electronics. Carbon nanotubes may be small, but their impact is massive. They're setting the stage for a future where materials are lighter, stronger, and more efficient. Proof that sometimes big things really do come in small packages. Liquid metal, the shapeshifter. All right, get ready for one of the coolest materials out there, liquid metal, the ultimate shapeshifter. Imagine a metal that's not just super strong, but also incredibly elastic, like a metal that thinks it's rubber. Liquid metal, also known as amorphous metal, takes on this almost alien property because, at an atomic level, it's arranged in a random pattern, rather than the neat crystalline structure you find in regular metals. This gives it a set of qualities that make it behave unlike any other material out there. So what makes liquid metal so amazing? For starters, it's ridiculously tough. We're talking stronger than titanium, but able to bounce back to its original form when it's bent. Imagine bending something as tough as steel and having it snap right back without a scratch. That's the power of liquid metal. And because of its unusual structure, it's also scratch-resistant, so it can handle the rough and tumble of everyday life without wearing down. This material has already made its way into products we use every day. Apple's used it in iPhones, it's in high-end watches, and it's even in medical devices and sports equipment. Its super smooth finish and resistance to wear mean that anything made from liquid metal feels as premium as it gets. Plus, because it can be cast in molds with incredible precision, manufacturers can create detailed, intricate shapes with a perfect finish. No need for all that extra machining. And the applications for liquid metal go way beyond what we're seeing today. Think of it in car parts, aerospace engineering, and even robotics, where having materials that are both strong and flexible can be a game changer. Engineers are excited about its potential in everything from surgical instruments to spacecraft components because liquid metal can take a beating, hold its form, and keep performing. Imagine the next generation of technology is not only stronger but also far more durable thanks to this shape-shifting metal. So, there you have it, liquid metal, the material that's rewriting the rulebook on what metals can do. It's tough, it's flexible, and it's ready to reshape industries in ways we're only beginning to imagine. In a world where durability and precision matter more than ever, liquid metal is showing us that the future of materials is more exciting and sci-fi than we ever thought possible. And that's a wrap on the 7 materials that could redefine the future. From self-healing concrete to lightweight metal foam, these materials are pushing the boundaries of what we thought was possible. If you enjoyed this journey into the world of groundbreaking materials, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to InnoVision Tech. Hit that bell icon to stay updated with our latest videos. Until next time, keep exploring the wonders of innovation with us.
Have you ever wondered what secrets lie within our galactic neighbor, the Andromeda Galaxy? From its mind-boggling size to its destined collision with the Milky Way, Andromeda is a cosmic masterpiece full of wonder and mystery. Did you know it's home to 1 trillion stars and might even host planets teeming with life? Join us as we uncover 10 mind-blowing facts about the Andromeda Galaxy and explore the marvels of the universe just next door. The closest spiral galaxy to us. Andromeda holds the title of being the closest spiral galaxy to our own, the Milky Way. Located just 2.5 million light-years away, it's a cosmic neighbor in the vast expanse of space. Despite this seemingly enormous distance, Andromeda is visible to the naked eye from Earth, appearing as a faint smudge in the night sky. This proximity offers astronomers an unparalleled opportunity to study a galaxy similar to our own. With its stunning spiral arms and central bulge, Andromeda provides insights into how spiral galaxies form, evolve, and interact with their surroundings. Observing Andromeda allows scientists to peer into the cosmic past, as its light takes millions of years to reach us. The galaxy's size makes it even more captivating. Spanning roughly 220,000 light-years across, Andromeda is more than twice the diameter of the Milky Way. Its sheer scale means it contains over 1 trillion stars, each potentially surrounded by planets, some of which may even harbor life. Andromeda's visibility and scientific significance have inspired countless skywatchers and researchers. Its presence reminds us of the vastness of the universe and our unique position within it, sparking curiosity about what other wonders await in the cosmos. A future collision with the Milky Way. Andromeda is on a collision course with the Milky Way, and the two galaxies are set to merge in about 4.5 billion years. Traveling toward us at an astonishing speed of 110 kilometers per second, this cosmic event is inevitable and will reshape the local universe as we know it. When Andromeda and the Milky Way collide, their gravitational forces will interact, triggering a spectacular dance of stars and gas clouds. Despite the apparent violence, individual stars within both galaxies are unlikely to collide due to the vast distances between them. Instead, the collision will form a new, massive elliptical galaxy that some scientists have dubbed Milkomeda. This merger will profoundly impact the solar system's future. Depending on the gravitational forces at play, our sun and its planets could be flung into a distant orbit or absorbed into the core of the new galaxy. Regardless, the event will provide an awe-inspiring light show as stars are born and clusters are torn apart. Studying Andromeda's approach gives astronomers valuable insights into galactic evolution and collisions. It's a reminder that even in the seemingly static cosmos, change is a fundamental force shaping the universe's destiny. The largest galaxy in the local group. Andromeda is the heavyweight champion of the local group, a cluster of over 54 galaxies that includes the Milky Way, the Triangulum Galaxy, and dozens of smaller dwarf galaxies. With a mass estimated at 1.2 trillion solar masses, Andromeda outshines the Milky Way by a significant margin. This mass isn't just about stars. Much of Andromeda's heft comes from dark matter, an invisible substance that makes up about 85% of its total mass. Dark matter plays a crucial role in holding the galaxy together and shaping its structure. Andromeda's dominance influences the dynamics of the local group. Its gravitational pull affects the motion of nearby galaxies, including the Milky Way. Scientists use these interactions to study the distribution of dark matter and better understand how galaxies form clusters and superclusters. The galaxy's size also hints at its turbulent past. Evidence suggests that Andromeda has absorbed smaller galaxies over billions of years, growing larger with each cosmic meal. This cannibalistic behavior is common among massive galaxies and provides clues about the processes that shape the universe. A galaxy rich in star clusters. Andromeda is a treasure trove of star clusters, hosting over 460 identified globular clusters, dense collections of stars that orbit the galactic core. These clusters are among the oldest structures in the universe, some dating back over 10 billion years. The most famous of these is Male 2, also known as G1, the largest and brightest globular cluster in the local group. Male 2 contains millions of stars and is so massive that it could be mistaken for a dwarf galaxy. Its size and brightness make it a valuable target for astronomers studying the formation and evolution of star clusters. Star clusters in Andromeda offer a glimpse into the galaxy's history. Their ages and compositions provide clues about the conditions under which they formed, revealing insights into Andromeda's past interactions with other galaxies and its own growth. The sheer number of clusters also highlights Andromeda's role as a cosmic laboratory. By comparing its star clusters to those in the Milky Way, scientists can refine their models of stellar evolution and uncover the secrets of galaxy formation. Andromeda's double nucleus. Andromeda's core harbors a fascinating mystery, a double nucleus. This unusual structure consists of two bright clusters of stars, each separated by a mere 5 light-years. Unlike most galaxies with a single concentrated core, Andromeda's nucleus offers a perplexing puzzle that has captivated astronomers for decades. One explanation suggests that the double nucleus is a result of a dense star cluster orbiting a supermassive black hole at the galaxy's center. The black hole, which has a mass of around 100 million suns, exerts a gravitational pull that organizes the stars into this unique formation. This dynamic interaction may provide valuable insights into how black holes influence their surrounding environments. Another theory posits that the double nucleus could be the remnants of a smaller galaxy consumed by Andromeda. The disruption from such a merger may have led to the formation of two distinct stellar groups near the core. This idea aligns with the broader understanding of galactic cannibalism, a process Andromeda has undergone multiple times throughout its history. Exploring Andromeda's double nucleus sheds light on the complex and often chaotic lives of galaxies. As researchers continue to investigate this feature with advanced telescopes, they hope to unlock deeper secrets about the evolution of galactic cores and the forces that shape them. Andromeda's extensive halo. Surrounding Andromeda is a colossal halo of hot gas that extends nearly 1.3 million light-years from its center, almost halfway to the Milky Way. This halo is a critical feature as it contains clues about the galaxy's history, structure, and future interactions. The halo, made up of ionized hydrogen and heavier elements, serves as a reservoir of material that could one day fuel star formation. Its composition also reveals details about the supernovae that enriched the gas with elements like oxygen and iron over billions of years. These findings offer a glimpse into the life cycle of stars and their impact on galactic ecosystems. This vast envelope of gas also interacts with neighboring galaxies, including the Milky Way. Studies suggest that the halos of Andromeda and the Milky Way are already touching, creating a dynamic environment that may set the stage for their eventual collision. These interactions are thought to play a significant role in the distribution of dark matter and the large-scale structure of the universe. By observing Andromeda's halo, astronomers can better understand how galaxies acquire, lose, and recycle material over time. The halo is not just a boundary, it's a living, breathing part of the galaxy, constantly shaped by the forces of gravity, star formation, and cosmic evolution. A galaxy with satellite companions. Andromeda is not alone in the cosmos. It has an entourage of at least 35 known satellite galaxies, including prominent members like Messier 32 and Messier 110. These smaller galaxies orbit Andromeda much like moons orbit planets, and provide a wealth of information about the galaxy's gravitational influence and evolutionary history. M32 is particularly intriguing due to its compact size and intense star formation. Astronomers believe it may have once been a larger galaxy stripped of its outer layers during a close encounter with Andromeda. This theory highlights the complex and often destructive interactions between galaxies. M110, on the other hand, retains much of its structure, showcasing features of an elliptical galaxy. It contains a mix of young and old stars, suggesting an ongoing evolutionary process influenced by Andromeda's gravitational pull. Studying M110 offers clues about how satellite galaxies develop in the shadow of a larger neighbor. These satellite galaxies also play a role in shaping Andromeda itself. Over billions of years, their orbits and interactions contribute to the transfer of gas, stars, and dark matter, fueling star formation and altering the primary galaxy structure. Together, Andromeda and its companions form a dynamic system that reflects the interconnected nature of the cosmos. The origin of its name. The name Andromeda originates from Greek mythology, where Andromeda was a princess saved from a sea monster by the hero Perseus. The constellation Andromeda, where the galaxy resides, was named after her, and by association, the galaxy inherited the title. This mythical connection adds a poetic dimension to the Andromeda galaxy. In the story, Andromeda represents beauty, bravery, and redemption, qualities that resonate with the galaxy's stunning appearance and enduring presence in the night sky. The galaxy's visibility to the naked eye has made it a significant part of human history. Ancient astronomers, including Persian and Chinese observers, noted its presence long before telescopes were invented. It was known as the Little Cloud, and later identified as a galaxy distinct from the Milky Way in the early 20th century, thanks to Edwin Hubble's groundbreaking observations. The name Andromeda has since become synonymous with exploration and discovery, inspiring countless works of art, literature, and scientific inquiry. Its mythical and historical significance underscores humanity's enduring fascination with the cosmos and our desire to understand our place within it. An abundance of star-forming regions. Andromeda is a hub of stellar activity, with hundreds of star-forming regions scattered across its spiral arms. These regions, known as HII regions, are clouds of ionized hydrogen where new stars are born. Their vibrant glow, caused by the intense radiation from young, massive stars, makes them visible even at great distances. The galaxy's most prominent star-forming region is NGC 206, a massive stellar nursery located in one of its spiral arms. Spanning several thousand light-years, NGC 206 is home to thousands of hot young stars that illuminate the surrounding gas and dust. This region provides astronomers with a natural laboratory to study the processes of star formation and early stellar evolution. Andromeda's star-forming activity is influenced by its interactions with nearby galaxies. Tidal forces and gravitational interactions funnel gas into its spiral arms, triggering bursts of star formation. These processes not only shape the galaxy's structure, but also contribute to its ongoing evolution. Studying Andromeda's star-forming regions offers insights into how galaxies produce and sustain their stellar populations. It also provides a glimpse into the cosmic cycle of birth, life, and death that drives the universe's dynamic nature. A galaxy full of mystery. Despite decades of research, Andromeda still holds countless mysteries. From the nature of its dark matter halo to the origins of its double nucleus, The galaxy continues to challenge our understanding of cosmic phenomena. One of the most intriguing questions is whether Andromeda hosts habitable planets. With over 1 trillion stars and countless exoplanets, the galaxy is a potential treasure trove of alien worlds. Advanced telescopes may one day reveal biosignatures, chemical markers of life, in Andromeda's planetary atmospheres, sparking a new era of discovery. Another mystery lies in its past. Andromeda's violent history of mergers and collisions has left traces in the form of stellar streams and disrupted structures. These remnants provide clues about the galaxy's growth, but also raise questions about the fate of its former companions. Andromeda's mysteries remind us that the universe is a vast, ever-changing puzzle. Each new observation and discovery brings us closer to understanding not just Andromeda, but the fundamental forces that shape the cosmos. That wraps up our journey through the Andromeda Galaxy, a cosmic neighbor filled with beauty, mystery, and wonder. From its double nucleus to its star-forming regions, Andromeda continues to captivate and inspire. If you enjoyed this exploration, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to InnoVision Tech. Hit the bell icon to stay updated with our latest cosmic adventures. Until next time, keep reaching for the stars. What if I told you that for just 1 second, everything stopped? Not just your clock, not just your phone, but time itself, the entire universe frozen in place. No movement, no sound, no light, just complete stillness. Sounds insane, right? But here's the real question. What would actually happen if time stopped for just 1 second? Would you feel it? Would the world change? Or would we never even know? Stick around, because what you're about to hear will make you question everything you thought you knew about reality. Are you ready to dive into the impossible? Let's find out. The nature of time and perception. Imagine if time suddenly stopped, just for a single second. Sounds harmless, right? But hold on, because time isn't just a ticking clock. It's the very thing that keeps reality in motion. From the way we breathe to the way light travels, everything is governed by time. But what if, for a brief moment, time completely froze? Would we even notice it? Well, here's the crazy part. You wouldn't. Your brain, like everything else, relies on time to function. Every thought, every memory, every movement you make depends on time moving forward. If time paused, so would your neurons. Your brain wouldn't even get the chance to register that something strange had happened. Imagine blinking, but in that brief moment, everything, your heartbeat, your thoughts, even the air around you, completely stopped. And yet, when time resumed, you'd continue as if nothing had happened. Think about it like a video game freezing for a second due to lag. The game doesn't realize it's frozen, it just picks up where it left off. The same would happen to you. But here's a fun twist. If time stopped, would light stop too? That means, even if your eyes were open, you wouldn't see anything. The entire world would be trapped in absolute darkness for that one frozen second. And if we go deeper, this raises an even wilder question. If time stopped, but you somehow remained aware, would you feel like you were stuck in eternity? 1 second might stretch into an infinite abyss. Spooky, right? Luckily, your brain won't let you experience that. So, in reality, the biggest mystery of all is, did time ever stop before, and if it did, how would we even know? Physical implications of a time freeze. Let's say, time halts. You're in the middle of drinking coffee and suddenly, BAM! Time stops. The coffee mid-air freezes, the steam rising from the cup, suspended like an invisible sculpture. But the real question is, what happens on a deeper level? First off, all movement in the universe would come to a standstill. Atoms would stop vibrating, which means heat would cease to exist. Every object from your body to the sun would instantly drop to absolute zero. But here's the twist, you wouldn't feel cold. Why? Because you wouldn't even be able to process the change. Your nerves wouldn't work, your brain wouldn't function, and even your very thoughts would be put on hold. Then, there's light. Light moves at 299,792,458 meters per second. But if time stopped, light wouldn't move at all. That means the entire universe would be trapped in absolute darkness. Even if the sun was shining, its rays wouldn't reach your eyes until time resumed. Imagine someone flipping a switch and shutting off all light instantly. Except in this case, it's not just the lights in your room, it's every photon in existence. And here's where it gets weirder. What about air? Normally, air molecules zip around, allowing you to breathe. But if time froze, they'd stop moving too. That means for that 1 second, oxygen wouldn't reach your lungs, but don't panic. You wouldn't suffocate because, well, your lungs wouldn't be working either. Time would unfreeze, and you'd continue as if nothing happened. So, the next time you take a deep breath, look at the sky, or feel warmth on your skin, just remember, time is what makes it all possible. And if it ever stopped, even for just a second, the entire universe would hold its breath with you. Biological effects on living organisms. Let's talk about life itself. Your heart, your breath, your very existence. Everything in your body depends on time moving forward. But what happens if time stops for just 1 second? Would you feel it? Would it harm you? Here's the surprising answer: no, you wouldn't feel a thing. That's because the biological processes inside you are just as tied to time as everything else. Your heart beats, your blood flows, and your cells divide. All of these depend on time's steady movement. If time stops, so do you. It's like hitting the pause button on a movie. Nothing changes, but nothing moves either. Your body would be frozen in place, your brain would stop thinking, and even your sense of awareness would be suspended. And here's the freaky part: if everything about you stopped, you wouldn't even know time had paused in the first place. Your body wouldn't age, your cells wouldn't decay, and technically you wouldn't even be alive in that moment, but once time resumes, your body picks up right where it left off, as if nothing ever happened. But here's where things get really strange. Imagine you're blinking right when time stops. Your eyelids would freeze mid-motion, leaving your vision locked in place. If you were walking, your muscles would be frozen in action, defying physics for just a split second. And what about people in mid-sneeze? Would they be stuck with the world's longest ah-chew? The truth is, time's flow is what keeps all living things functioning. If time ever stopped, even briefly, life itself would hold its breath, waiting for the next second to arrive. And yet, because we experience time so seamlessly, we'll never know if it's already happened before. Technological and mechanical consequences. Now let's talk about the world around us. Machines, vehicles, the internet, and all the technology we rely on daily. If time stopped, would your phone glitch? Would planes fall from the sky? Would your favorite video game freeze mid-frame? The short answer: yes, but only for that brief second. Every piece of technology we use operates based on time. Clocks tick forward, computers process data, and electricity flows through circuits. All of it requires time to function, so if time stopped, everything electronic would pause too. Your phone screen would freeze mid-scroll, your Wi-Fi would halt, and even the electrical signals running through power lines would be suspended. Now, here's a mind-blowing thought. Cars, planes, and trains all rely on movement through time. If time stops, a speeding car wouldn't crash, because it wouldn't be moving at all in that moment. A plane in midair would hang in place, defying gravity for that 1 second. The entire world would be a frozen snapshot, paused in perfect stillness. And what about artificial intelligence? Could a supercomputer realize that time had paused? Not a chance. Just like our brains, AI needs time to process information. If time stops, it stops thinking too. It wouldn't detect the pause because, in its reality, there was no pause. The moment time resumes, it continues processing as if nothing happened. And here's where it gets even wilder. Would digital timekeeping devices skip a second, or would they stay perfectly accurate? Since they rely on electrical pulses that measure time, a 1-second stop might throw them off ever so slightly. But in a world where time is back on track, who would even notice? So the next time your computer lags or your phone screen freezes for a second, just ask yourself, what if time actually did stop for a second and we all just missed it? Psychological and philosophical considerations. Alright, let's get deep for a second. If time stops, do we stop existing? Think about it. Our entire experience of reality is tied to time. Every thought, memory, and feeling happens in a sequence. But what if time itself was put on pause? Would we even be aware of it? Here's the trippy part. You wouldn't even realize that time had stopped. Your consciousness, your awareness, your very sense of self would be frozen, just like everything else. It's like someone pressing pause on the universe. The second time resumes, everything picks up where it left off, and you have no clue anything ever happened. It's a bit unsettling, isn't it? Now let's push this even further. What if time has already stopped before? Maybe it pauses for a second every few thousand years and we just don't know it. Maybe right now, time has stopped, and you're frozen in place, unable to perceive the stillness. And the moment it resumes, well, you're right back to reading this sentence as if nothing happened. Then there's the ultimate question. If time stops, does reality still exist? Time and space are deeply connected, meaning if time ceases, does the universe even remain? It's a classic philosophical paradox. Does reality require time to exist, or could the universe just hang in place waiting to move again. And if we go even crazier, what if time isn't real at all? What if time is just a human-made construct and the universe moves in ways we can't even comprehend? Maybe we're living in a cosmic illusion where time is just an illusion of motion. If that's the case, then stopping time wouldn't just freeze the world. It might break the very foundation of reality itself. 1 second. That's all it would take to change everything. Or maybe it already has. Theoretical physics perspectives. Now let's get scientific, because if anyone can explain what happens when time stops, it's physicists. But here's the kicker. According to physics, time stopping shouldn't even be possible. Time isn't just a background setting, it's woven into the very fabric of the universe, tied to space itself. Stopping time would mean disrupting space-time, which could have insane consequences. For starters, Einstein's theory of relativity tells us that time is relative. It speeds up or slows down depending on gravity and motion. But completely stopping time? That's next level. If time froze, space-time itself would be affected. Would the universe continue existing in a paused state? Would everything collapse into chaos? And let's talk about quantum mechanics, the science of the tiniest particles. On a quantum level, particles are always in motion, constantly shifting and vibrating. If time stopped, these particles would freeze in place. That means no atomic activity, no light movement, no energy transfers, literally nothing happening. It's a complete shutdown of the universe at its most fundamental level. But wait, it gets weirder. Some physicists argue that time is just an illusion. According to certain theories, time isn't something that moves. It's just a way we perceive changes in the universe. If that's true, then stopping time wouldn't actually do anything, because there's nothing to stop in the first place. Mind blown yet? So let's sum this up. If time stops everything, energy, motion, thought, light ceases. But since time itself is part of space-time, freezing time might be impossible without breaking reality itself. And if it ever did happen, we wouldn't even know. So the real question is, what if time has already stopped, but we're just living in its resumed state? What if we're part of a cosmic play button being pressed over and over? Maybe time itself is the biggest mystery of all, and we're just along for the ride. And that, my friends, is the mind-bending reality of time. Did time ever stop before? Would we even know? The universe is full of mysteries, and this is just the beginning. If you love diving into mind-blowing theories like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. What do you think would happen if time stopped? Drop your thoughts in the comments. This is InnoVision Tech, and I'll see you in the next one.